I'm Steve McGuire, and I'm a professor at Cal State LA in management. I started late as an academic. So my first career was a management consultant. So I worked in many different countries, 23 or 24, and I loved it. But I spent most of my time on airplanes and in strange hotels. And sometimes I'd wake up and not know where I was. Maybe life has more to offer. And so I decided to go back and get my PhD. I grew up very peaceful, loving family, 12 people in our household in Connecticut. Got shipped off to university for 4 years where I studied a little bit of everything, really. It's a liberal arts education. And I graduated and I knew I would not get a job. And so I decided I better do something practical. So I went to do an MBA and I did it in Spain. When I graduated, I got a job as a junior consultant in Madrid, and things worked out. I eventually became the chief executive officer of our company in Portugal, and then became director of our international business in Brussels. Eventually, I said, maybe I need a change. And I flew out here. And when I met the people at Cal State LA, I was just knocked over. I couldn't believe how nice they were. And I told them, I said, I might do things a little differently. And they said, great. And I said, these are the kind of people I want to work with. I've never regretted that. I work with many of the faculty in my department.
I'm a university professor, and so my primary clientele are students. So I'll bring in people from the university, some people from the community.
So I taught classes on writing case studies. I taught classes on management research methods. And then I taught business research methods. And several of those resulted either in a thesis or a published paper, or sometimes both. About 300 of my students have published something. And that made me very, very proud. What we do in the College of Business, I do it with John Cooper right now. I used to do it with Kathy Hansen. We provide free consulting projects to small businesses in the Los Angeles community. This is one of my favorite classes because we're using all the knowledge we have and applying it in a very practical way to help companies in the community. Some nonprofits, some for-profits, and some government too. And it is so gratifying. And our students are amazing. It's more difficult, it's more challenging, and it's far more rewarding. The students love it, the clients love it, and for the faculty, it's just a joy. It just makes going in to teach, I mean, today's going to be fun. Well, that's Cal State LA. You can't do that everywhere. And I think my whole department thinks that way too, which is really kind of nice. We have a wonderful department. I really like working with other people. Throwing an idea back and forth and finding work that enriches your life and having a life that fits well with your work. I think if we do that, we don't have to divide it up. I don't have a bad day when I go in to teach. I have a good day. And I come home happy and I walk with my family on the beach. We walk our dog. I ride bicycles with my daughter on the beach. We want to go camping. We bought a tent and just spending time with people you love. So work-life balance is teaching what you want to teach, dealing with students you like, working on research projects that are interesting, working on consulting projects in the community that are valuable and meaningful and fun. Okay, and then going home and walking on the beach. I mean, to ask for more than that is pretty greedy, right?